for you young people out there who are leaders, right? But no one's really given you the baton. No one handed you the mantle and said, hey, you're a leader. The only way to lead is to lead with how you see the world. And the only way to know how you see the world is for you to tell your perspective of it. You have to tell your personal story, and so we know your perspective. Then we'll learn what your vision of the world is based on how personal you are. And the more personal you are, the more trust that you'll gain, and the more people will then follow you. Because your personal story, especially as young people, you don't know this yet, but for your leadership muscles are all based on your personal story. That is your connective tissue. We're looking at you to lead. You may not know that, but we are. And we don't know how to follow you necessarily unless you allow us to follow you. And the only way you can allow us to follow you is for you to share your story and share your vision. Then that's the connective tissue that we're looking for. Now we'll latch on to you, and now we'll follow you for however long you'll have us. As long as you can keep us interested and keep it personal to you, the vision, the more we'll follow you. You see, because when you tell your story, your audience, the people that are potential audience for you, they're watching you. And they're looking to listen and hear what your story is. And they're looking to locate themselves inside of your story. Now, that might sound really strange to you. But people are looking to find themselves inside of your story. And that's great storytelling. The minute that happens, they then follow you. That's why I want your story to be personal, because the more personal, the more people can latch on to you. So if you have a certain vision of the world, like you see the world in a certain way, and you start to tell people, look, I was raised this way. My grandfather sat me on his lap by the fireplace, and he said, son or daughter, this is who we are. This is who our family is. This is how I see the world. Well, if you start to share that story of grandpa, then people start to connect to their own grandpa, and then in return, follow you. Your personal story is the key to the kingdom. It is the key to leadership. Even if you're young, you still have a story. You still have a perception of what's out there. The only way for you to let those people know how to follow you is your personal story. So get out there and discover what that story is and start to share it. That way people can follow you.